It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs on the doorstep of another milestone in a great season, approaching 1,200 yards. It's the Bills and the Browns, just ahead on EA Sports.
We are just about 4 miles off the... And we are underway in Buffalo. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Second and 5 now. Allen, he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down. Allen going to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit.
And right away, he lost the football. But I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. First carry for Nick Chubb. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. out wide, finds Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And Diggs has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Allen's throw here pulled in by Lazard. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Singletary again. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Allen. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. And his kick here is good. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
No, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. 6-0 our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Gets by him at the 25. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Browns hit 5 and 10 now on the year. And they come in just an absolute free fall. Losers now, Charles, of 7 in a row.
And I think this is where, in a locker room, a lot of the team looks to their best players and even silently asks for them to guide them out of this. You know, we've got to be better than what we've shown. We need you to lead us.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Bass. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen on the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Touchdown, Bills! A big play there. 53 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Tyus Bowser collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Looking to throw. Bass. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Diggs with a good footwork. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. On 2nd and 9, Allen. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes, because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go option to the short side. Allen hit. He lost the football. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The Bills on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 12. Allen. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. To the air, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Allen Lazard, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Point after here coming up. And the lead is now 13. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Bass. And he rifles one incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bass. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Bass. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got, and he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a late score here, the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills going to take over now late in this 1st half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sport. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. Well, Charles, in that first half we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Ty Long now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Bills send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's McDonald. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st and 10, Bass. And this one's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw. Bass. And McDonald here over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Back to throw again. And he fires one, but incomplete. They'll run for it. Chubb. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard. Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down. On play action, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set. Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity. Your head better be on a swivel. Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things. They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt. The York on now for the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills ready to take over. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Throwing now is Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Allen again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back now in Buffalo. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Allen's throw is complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Able to find Lazard. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Allen going to give to Singletary on the option. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Well, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick. And you have to know where to go with the football, really, in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 19. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On is the punter long here as he sends this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Bills getting set to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up. To throw on 2nd and 6, Allen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Allen off the play fake. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And some room to work. Still going. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 56 yards. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help the...
He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, 75 yards. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. Now Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 50 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. His throw incomplete. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Allen going to throw. And Diggs has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 8. Now Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bass. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Bass. He finds his man. Complete. That's McDonald. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll look to throw again. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Again, he'll drop to throw. Drops it off for Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Bass. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Singletary to get the drive started. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Singletary again. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Browns down by 2 touchdowns. And time, a huge factor. Throwing to start the drive. Bass. And he slings one that's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun. Bass. Pass complete to Chubb. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. To throw on 3rd down. Bass. And this one is incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. 20. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with exactly a minute to play, here comes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of